From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, the US has carried out its first airdrop of aid for Gaza, with more than 30,000 meals parachuted in by 3 military planes. It's the first of many announced by US President Joe Biden in the wake of chaotic scenes last week, where more than 100 Palestinians died in a scramble for food. A report into Premier House describes it as uncomfortable, with poor quality bathrooms and a bad layout. Chris Luxon says he's unable to live in Premier House due to work needed at the property. After a U-turn, he'll no longer claim an allowance for living in the Wellington apartment he owns and will repay $13,000. Our newsroom has seen part of the report, which says the standard of the apartment is poor and falls well short of the status of Prime Minister. Low productivity is costing New Zealand billions of dollars of potential growth, according to a new report. The New Zealand Institute of Economic Research found we're lagging behind other economies. It says we need to be working smarter, not harder. The ASB's Rebecca James says there are numerous factors driving low productivity.
We've got an ageing population, resource constraints, and climate challenges. All of those things combined mean we must become more productive for future sustainability.
And more than 20,000 people are set to pound the pavement in the country's largest fun run this morning. The 8.4-kilometre Round the Bays event kicks off along Auckland's waterfront just after 9. Event director Henry McLernan says there's a category for everyone.
The great thing for us is that we've seen exceptional growth in the walking category, which just means that we're helping people get into exercise and get active and take part in events like this.
And that's news. I'm Donna Marie Lever. To sport, Max Verstappen's utterly dominated Formula One season opening Bahrain Grand Prix, winning by over 22 seconds. Teammate Sergio Perez completed a Red Bull 1-2, with Ferrari's Carlos Sainz in third. Verstappen won pole position, recorded the fastest lap, and led from start to finish.
It's always very special to have these kind of days because they don't happen that often, that it just all goes perfect and you are just one with the car.
The Waratahs have consigned the Crusaders to their worst Super Rugby season start in a decade with a shock 37-24 win in Melbourne. The defending champs had 20-year-olds Noah Hotham and Taha Kamara in the halves. Liverpool have opened a 4-point lead over Manchester City at the top of the Premier League football ladder after a last-gasp 1-0 win over Nottingham Forest. Tottenham, Newcastle, West Ham and Fulham have also clinched wins, with Chelsea drawing 2-2 at Brentford. And that's sport.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.